from a group of linked stories. It's called Sunflowers. We were on the middle road where we all learned to drive during our summers at the lake. At 15, I was still too young for a license. Next to the road was a field of sunflowers, radiant and indifferent to the reverberations of metal on metal, indifferent to the burst belly of our car, indifferent to their ruptured pickup. Right after the collision, my mother said, "Justin, quick, change places now, before they get out and see that you were driving." I scrambled over her fat body to the passenger side. Her seat was warm and concave. She put her hair back up with shaky fingers. On the armrest, her lavender powder spun the light into a fairy tale dew. All of this made me want to puke. "Remember, Justin, are you listening? I was driving. No matter what they say, just stick to that. Hello? Yes? Answer me." Got it. But she was already out of the car. "Is everyone all right?" she called out. A girl, about 13, stumbled from the truck, one sandal catching on the running board. There was blood on her dress and in her blonde hair. She sat down on the road as though it was a picnic blanket and pie was coming any minute. My mother stood over her. "Who's driving? Who's driving your truck?" The girl seemed to have forgotten about the driver, maybe about more than that. When she saw her hair, her dress, she started to rock, her palms flat against the road. We left her there. The driver's door was twisted shut. My mother was too short, too fat, she'd never make it up there. He'd just shaved and a square of tissue clung to his chin. He was in his 30s, slender and strong. He'd clear the brush from your land in an afternoon, stand on the porch, drink a glass of water, take his money and be on his way. If he saw you in town, he'd nod as you and the other summer kids crowded into the diner. "Please, I need," he whispered. He was wearing a suit. I remembered it was Sunday. I held him in the ditch. I could see the sunflowers, the girls still stapled to the road, the splintered glass. My hand slid under his jacket and blood, warm and thick, filled my cupped palms. The smell of starch came off his shirt. It was angular, piercing, a paper airplane of regret. My mother brought the girl over. The blood in her hair had dried into spikes. She tapped his shoulder. "Come on, Daddy." She kept saying, "Come on, Daddy, come on," until it sounded like something we should get up and dance to. The dance at the end of the night where you barely moved and were already remembering.